This is what it feels like inside the house when any of their limb, your electronics can be fried, your ears can start ringing, you can be hit with something that gives you a debilitating and excruciating headache, where you're nauseated, you can't stand to look at light, you can't breathe, you're just in excruciating pain. You go to here comes the entourage of vehicles, and a horrendous headache, with nausea and weakness, and sometimes vomiting and passing out, visual impairment, spots in front of your eyes. And I said you can't breathe, but that's not a part of that. I meant that you can't take in a deep breath and relax because you're spasmodic and ill, you take just little shallow breaths and you just hang on. But there's no shortness of breath. It doesn't affect your lungs. This is what it's like, and what you have often in the military. This is America. This is America, and I'm an American citizen. A law-abiding American citizen. You know what? They jam the camera. They pause this camera. At times they just simply, when they come by, there's big sections and gaps missing. They come by and they just jam the camera. And then they go away, and then you can record with them in the distance. I don't know how they do that. They can actually turn the camera off. But they can freeze the camera. And they can make it so what you're recording you can't see on the recording. It's just nothing. Blank. Static. Or they can just shut the camera off. Or you're on record and then press the button, record, it's off. You can turn your cell phone on or off right in front of your eyes. What this does is alerts all the perps in the neighborhood. All the perps in the neighborhood. All the drug people, all the military people, all their Blackwater people, all their lowlives, to set everything up. This is their identification of the target's house, and this is the leadership and the coordination to go ahead. Just go ahead and do their thing. And they will. It's the afternoon roundup. I'll have retribution for going out with the camera. That's a big no-no. But I'm done trying to ignore it, or I'm just done not documenting the end of my life. Because that's what this is, the end of my life. And I'm leaving behind my own obituary, because the next time it could be you. be you. There's nothing different about me. I haven't even gotten a ticket in 25 years for driving infractions. I've done nothing, absolutely nothing. Nothing. This is just because somebody wanted this for me. There's no one to complain to. This is the United States of America today. This is the country, the true country, for those that don't have their head in their sandbox. This is America, where our government and criminals and contractors and mercenaries and anybody who wants to be on the side of this evil and participate in an organized, slow, excruciatingly torturous destruction and takedown of a defenseless human being, American citizen who's naturalized and is guilty and natural. I don't mean naturalized, I mean a natural American citizen, natural born, who's guilty of nothing and who's harassed and whose life is destroyed and who is being killed. This is a slow kill list, but it's a kill list nonetheless, where I can't enjoy words that you take for granted, like safety, security, privacy, peace, freedom. I don't have any of those things, and I haven't had them in a long time. We're talking about decades. I've been a prisoner like this for more than 10 years. Before that it was semi-prison, and before that it was harassment protocol. But as our country developed more and more technologies, weapons, and our rights became less and less, and our government became more unaccountable and more lethal, and they developed kill lists and remote assassinations, etc., and all these technologies. And all of our rights were diminished and invalidated and ignored. This is the end result. This is life in America. For an innocent citizen who is on the wrong list of the United States of America's government. I've never been in the military, never been in law enforcement, I've never been suspected of a crime, I've never committed one, I've never been arrested, I've never been detained. It's not about criminal history. I don't have any terrorist associations. I don't know anybody who is one. I don't advocate any unlawful policies or philosophies. I'm just retired registered nurse specialist, registered nurse manager. That's all it is. I'm just like anybody else. This is our government today in America. This is what life is like in America.